Wait, did Trump just say the election was rigged on stage in front of everyone? And then said this is the only way you can win? Watch closely.
We did good in Michigan, Matt. We won the whole thing in Michigan, didn't we, huh? 3 times we won. You know that, right? They didn't give us credit the second time, but we won the second time. But we made the last one, Matt, too big to rig, right? That's what you got. That's the only way you win races in many cases. I got to tell you, it's too bad. I think they should get voter ID. Wouldn't it be nice? The Democrats are totally against voter ID. Who's against voter ID? How can you even campaign? We are against voter ID. How do you not get voter ID? You know what it means, Matt, right? When you're against voter ID, you want to cheat. That's all. There's only one reason you want to cheat, and they do cheat. It's terrible. Former Congressman Mike Rogers, who's running for the Senate, and he'll be a great senator, and he's going to be a great senator. He was a great congressman, and then he left. He went on to very big things. He did well, no matter where he was, and I think they took that away from you last time. I'll be honest with you, Mike. I really do. I don't like to get things going. I don't like to be controversial at all. But they rigged the election on you. Mine was too big to rig. You won. I'm telling you, you won. But you're going to do great this time. He's a great guy, actually. He's going to be an amazing senator. Thank you.
All right, stop for a second. Because whether you love this guy, hate him, or can't stand politics at all, this moment matters. You just heard him say it. Not a headline, not a tweet, not a leaked audio clip. He said it out loud, on stage, at a major economic event, in front of business leaders, cameras rolling. Too big to rig. Now here's why this isn't just another throwaway line. Watch how casually he says it. There's no hesitation, no softening, no people are saying. He presents it as fact. And then, without missing a beat, he connects it to voter ID and flat out says that being against voter ID means you want to cheat. That's not rhetoric. That's an accusation. So pause for a second and think about what just happened here. A former and current president is openly saying, elections can be rigged. They were rigged. The only way to win is to win so big it overwhelms the system. That's not a campaign slogan. That's a worldview. And whether you agree with him or not, you can't pretend that's normal. Here's what makes this clip especially powerful and dangerous depending on how you see it. He doesn't sound angry. He doesn't sound defensive. He sounds confident, almost relaxed. That's what makes people stop scrolling. Because confidence signals something very specific to the human brain. This person believes they're telling the truth. Now zoom out. Why say this here? Why say it now? Why say it in Michigan, in front of economic leaders, not a rally crowd? Because this isn't about hype. This is about locking in a narrative. If elections are only legitimate when the margin is massive, then anything close is automatically suspect. That idea changes how people interpret every future result. And here's the part most people miss. Notice how he frames it as strategy, not grievance. He doesn't say, we lost because it was rigged. He says, that's why you have to make it too big to rig. That's a subtle but important shift. It moves the conversation from the past to the future. And that's exactly why this clip is blowing up. Supporters here, we figured out the system. We beat it. Critics here, he's undermining elections in real time. Undecided viewers here. Wait, what does that even mean? That confusion is gasoline for virality. Because now everyone argues in the comments. Is voter ID common sense or suppression? Is this honesty or destabilization? Is he exposing something or creating an excuse? And here's the real reason you couldn't skip this video. He said the quiet part out loud, in a room where nobody challenged him. And the audience laughed. That reaction matters. Because history shows us something uncomfortable. Moments that change political norms usually don't feel dramatic at first. They feel casual, jokey, confident, just like this. So the real question isn't whether you agree with him. The real question is, what happens when millions of people start believing that this is the only way elections work? And that's why this clip isn't going away.